Hello everyone, welcome to the Learn Triply channel. As a part of Arduino course, we have completed about Arduino Uno hardware and how to code it in the Arduino IDE software. So, in this, we are going to look after the real-time projects, like how can we simulate the project, like how can we do the project in the real time in the same way that simulation is being shown in this software. Like we'll be seeing that in this tutorial, like how to use the software, how to simulate the components with the Arduino Uno board and making the code, running the code, seeing the output with those components, everything in this module. So let us move on to the topic. Yeah, this is known as Tinkercad software. Tinkercad is a online web application. Like in the Google Chrome, you can open this Tinkercad and you can create your account and new file. Yeah, in this you can do, like you can create the you can see the components here. Basic components all like this. In the component section, like today we are going to we are going to work with servo motor controlling with Arduino Uno. So as a part of that, we need the components Arduino Uno and a servo motor. So in the component section, we'll search for Arduino Uno. Yeah, here is the Arduino Uno R3. Drag the component from there to workspace. This is workspace. Yeah, the another sensor today we are going to interface is servo. Yeah, servo motor, micro servo. You can take anything micro servo. Yeah, this one we will go with. Yeah. Yeah, this is the servo motor. As we have seen in the previous tutorial, like servo motor has three pins: ground, power, and a signal pin to transfer the data between the microcontroller and the servo motor. And this is Arduino Uno. Now today you can clearly see the Arduino Uno where digital pins, analog pins, and power and some other pins and the power jack and the cable point where you need to upload and power the board and the reset button, everything you can see. Yeah, yeah, now we will go with connecting this servo motor with the Arduino Uno. So ground, let us connect with the ground of Arduino Uno. Yeah, after connecting, for for the sake of for the sake of neatness, you can do one thing. You can make like this. 1 minute. Yeah, for the sake of neatness, you can do in this way. I will tell you once. 1 minute. You can delete this. Yeah, do like this. Take a turn. Like just click there. You will take the turns. Like you will have the bending, so that your arrangement will be looking good. That's it. Nothing. Yeah, see how neat it is. Like you can see the where from where it is going to from where it is moving. That way you can do that. And coming to the ground, sorry, power, in the similar way you do with the power. uh, like I am getting from this side, so it is going like this. See, yeah, here you have connected the power to this servo motor. Now you can connect the signal pin. Like here we shall connect it to the, yeah, it is a servo pin, works on the PWM principle, so we shall connect it to the pin 3, which is a PWM pin. In this way we can connect the servo motor. Now the complete working of the connection of the servo motor is done. This is all about the connections. Now we shall move on to the code. Like we have different ways to write the code, like block, or we can import and everything. We need to write the code, so we shall select the option as text. Yeah, we continue. Yeah, actually the basic code will be visible here. We shall leave it, like we shall delete it and start from. Initially we have seen the code, so in the same way we need to write. First we need to include the servo library by using #include io.h servo.h, and next servo and name of the servo. Later we can move on int angle and make one thing sure that at the servo h must be capital int angle, like int angle equal to 10, like the angle of the servo motor is stored in this. Now void setup. In void setup, you know what are the things to be written, like the pin modes and everything you need to write. So, and the attachment of the servo, like servo dot attach, like the pin to which servo motor has to be attached. Servo dot attach to 3, like we have given the signal pin to 3. Next is servo dot write. Servo dot write can be used with an angle. This is in the setup. Yeah, like servo is turned to angle 10 initially. Now coming to void loop. In the void loop section, we need to write the code for us. Like we shall have some for loop and control the angle. Like for angle equal to 10 and increment, like a condition angle less than 180, angle plus plus. Next we shall write inside servo dot write 15, like it will take 15 degrees. Servo dot write angle, like servo dot write angle we shall go with, like angle will be incremented now, so instead of 15 servo dot angle. Next we can write servo delay you can go with delay some 10 milliseconds something you can take. Now you can close the for loop. This one you can take. Now with the help of this code, once we shall run our code, and initially we shall check like hash include std, hash include servo.h library is included, servo int angle equal to 10. In the void setup, servo is attached to 3, servo is written with angle, so angle is 10, so it is turned to 10. In void loop, for angle 10, angle less than 180, angle plus plus, this is 180 degree servo, so servo dot right angle delay 10 milliseconds. So this completes the code. Now we shall start the simulation. So it is initializing. Yeah, it seems that we have some errors. So we shall actually attach spelling is a mistake. This is a common mirror errors that can be that we can overcome, and even the end this bracket must be closed. Yeah, these are the, like we must get errors so that we can correct and we can know what we are doing and what we can. So now see, the servo is moving slowly and it is coming back. It is going 15 like for every 10 milliseconds it is going about 10 and coming back, like 10 milliseconds is very low. So the servo is rotating based on our code. So this is start or stop simulation button where we can see our code. So if we stop this, enter setup will be stopped. So in this way we can simulate any sensor, like we'll have different components with our Arduino Uno board and can work with this. In this way we can do like this. So this completes this tutorial. So please subscribe to Learn Triple E channel, and thank you for watching this video, and please like it. Thank you.